Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about the WhirlyGig, and the goal of this guide is to get you consistent completions. So first we're going to go over the optimal path, and then we're going to review basic decisions that will help you with the most consistent qualifications, and finally we'll go over some tips. For the fastest path, I'm just going to commentate over my gameplay here. So at the start you can jump and do bunny hops to speed up down the slope. It's okay that I got knocked over. You're going to want to get hit by the spinners to get shot ahead. You're going to want to run along the moving track to speed up and jump up the blocks. When you're running forward, you want to keep as straight of a path as possible and stay as close to the bumpers as possible. Avoid the fans, unlike I did. Now, for this next part, I'll go more in depth at the tips section of the video, but you're going to want to stay on the left side of the path. Focus on running up the ramp and diving just as you get to the top so that you can sort of slide underneath the fan. Check out the tips section for more information on the mechanics of the fans. And the final time save, you're going to want to get hit by the spinner to be launched through the gate and towards the goal. And then you run up and get your gold medal completion. Woohoo! There are no decisions to make until you get to the split pass near the end of the map by the fans. Going left and right are essentially identical, and going through the middle is a little more dangerous, but faster. Let's talk about when we should go the fast path or the slow path. Remember, the goal of Fall Guys is to consistently qualify as frequently as possible, and then win as much as possible. You don't have to come in first place on the WhirlyGig as it's one of the earlier rounds in the game. From what I've noticed, many people lose time near the beginning of the course and near these three paths. This means that the only time you need to take the fast path is if you are near the very front and want to practice, or are almost in last and will be eliminated without the fast path. At all other times, I would recommend taking the slow path. To bunny hop at the beginning, all you have to do is spam your jump button. This works on any downward slope terrain. As for the spinners, the closer you are to the outside of the spinner, the further you will get knocked. Use this to plan accordingly. To dodge the fan on the fast path, stay as close to the left as possible. Since the fan knocks you to the right, this gives you maximum space to stay on the platform. Finally, time your dive just to land at the flat part of the ramp as you see in the clip. This makes your Fall Guy hitbox slightly smaller. If timed perfectly, you can even slide completely under the fan. The final shortcut just requires understanding of the spinner mechanics. The closer you are to the outside of the spinner, the further you will be knocked, and the direction you are knocked is perpendicular to the spinner blade at the time of impact. Line up your shot and send it for the victory, baby. Easy clap.